Have you ever met someone who walks into a room and instantly commands respect without saying a word? They are not the loudest, the flashiest, or the most attention-seeking, yet there is something undeniably magnetic about them. This is the power of silent attraction. Silent attractiveness is not about good looks or grand gestures. It is about the way you carry yourself, the energy you project, and the confidence that does not need to be announced. It is about presence. It is about the quiet assurance that comes from within, making people respect and admire you without you even trying. Why does this matter? In a world where people are constantly competing for attention, the most respected individuals are those who do not chase it. They inspire admiration through their actions, their wisdom, and their quiet confidence. These are the people others trust, follow, and remember. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." True strength is not in noise but in control. It is in the ability to stay composed when others are reactive, to remain steady when others are uncertain. This kind of presence is rare, and that is why it is so powerful. Today we will explore 11 socially attractive habits inspired by Stoic wisdom. These are not gimmicks or quick tricks. They are timeless principles that cultivate inner strength, emotional intelligence, and a quiet magnetism that makes people respect and admire you effortlessly. By the end of this episode, you will see that true attractiveness is not something you chase. It is something you build from within. It is not about making noise. It is about making an impact without needing to shout. Let us begin. 1. Embrace your authentic independence. Have you ever wondered why some people seem completely unaffected by the opinions of others? There is a certain power in those who do not seek validation from others. Authentic independence is not about isolation or proving that you do not need anyone. It is about living on your terms, being guided by your own values, and finding fulfillment in who you are, not in how others perceive you. People are naturally drawn to those who stand firm in their individuality. In a world where many are caught up in comparison and external approval, independence is rare. It is refreshing. It is inspiring. When you are truly independent, you do not need to announce your confidence. It shows in how you carry yourself, in your calm presence, and in your unshakable demeanor. But independence is not always easy. It means trusting yourself when no one else does. It means standing by your choices even when they are unpopular. It means learning to enjoy your own company, not because you are avoiding others, but because you find peace within yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Independence is about mastering your inner world. When you no longer depend on the opinions of others to feel whole, you become someone they admire. Independence does not mean rejecting relationships. It means building them on mutual respect, not dependence. It means offering value without needing anything in return. That kind of self-sufficiency is magnetic. People will notice the quiet confidence in your presence, the calm assurance in your actions, and the strength in your character. You will not need to seek attention. It will find you. 2. Master the art of silent elegance. Sometimes the most powerful statement is made without words. Silent elegance is the ability to carry yourself with grace, poise, and quiet confidence in every situation. It is not about standing out. It is about commanding respect without trying. Think about someone who walks into a room with a calm, assured presence. They do not have to speak loudly or demand attention, yet people notice them. This is the essence of silent elegance. It is about composure, thoughtful actions, and the way you treat others with dignity. Your body language says more than your words. A relaxed, upright posture and steady eye contact communicate confidence without arrogance. You do not need exaggerated movements or nervous gestures. Simplicity is key. When your body language is calm and controlled, people are naturally drawn to you. Silent elegance is also reflected in your manners. The way you greet others, the way you listen, and the way you show respect to everyone around you speaks volume. It is not about being overly formal. It is about bringing a quiet grace to your interactions. Beyond body language and manners, elegance is about restraint. In a world full of noise, the ability to stay calm and composed is rare. When others lose their temper, staying collected gives you quiet power. You do not react impulsively. You respond thoughtfully. Marcus Aurelius said, Dignity does not consist in possessing honors, but in deserving them. True elegance lies in that dignity. When your actions are deliberate, your words measured, and your presence steady, people trust and respect you. You do not need to be the loudest in the room to be noticed. Your quiet confidence speaks for itself. 3. The subtle scent of sophistication. Sometimes the smallest details leave the biggest impressions. The subtle scent of sophistication is one of those quiet, often overlooked aspects that can make you irresistibly attractive. It is not about overwhelming those around you. It is about leaving a refined impression that lingers in their mind. Scent has a powerful connection to memory and perception. A well-chosen fragrance signals attention to detail, personal care, and quiet elegance. It is not about dousing yourself in cologne or perfume. It is about balance. A light, refined scent enhances your presence without overpowering it. Think about how certain people are unforgettable because of the way they carry themselves. Their presence is not loud, but it is distinct. The same applies to scent. It is a subtle signature, an extension of the silent confidence you exude. Beyond fragrance, sophistication is also reflected in how you care for yourself. Cleanliness, grooming, and a polished appearance are quiet indicators of self-respect. They show that you value yourself enough to present your best self to the world. Seneca wrote, "Let your outward appearance be simple and dignified, reflecting the serenity of your mind." True sophistication is not about excess, it is about refinement. The way you smell, the way you dress, and the way you carry yourself all contribute to an aura of silent attraction. You do not need to seek attention. When you embody quiet sophistication, it finds you. People may not always notice why they are drawn to you, but they will remember how you made them feel, and that in itself is power. 4. Being fully present. In a world full of distractions, there is something undeniably captivating about someone who is truly present. Being fully present is not just about showing up physically. It is about giving your undivided attention to the moment and the people around you. This quiet yet powerful habit makes you stand out, not because you demand attention, but because you offer something increasingly rare, genuine connection. We have all experienced conversations where the other person is only half listening, glancing at their phone, or mentally elsewhere. It feels dismissive, as if your words do not matter. On the other hand, when someone is fully engaged, looking you in the eye, listening without interruption, and responding with intention, it feels different. You feel heard, respected, and valued. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the power of presence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." The Stoics believed that true strength and wisdom come from fully engaging with the here and now, not being trapped in the past or lost in the future. Being present also means observing without judgment. It means noticing the subtleties, the emotions behind someone's words, the mood of a room, the unspoken cues in a conversation. This level of awareness makes you more perceptive, more empathetic, and more socially intelligent. Presence is magnetic because it is so rare. People do not remember every word you say, but they remember how you made them feel. When you give someone your full attention, you communicate something powerful without saying a word. You matter, and that is a message people never forget. But presence is not just about being there for others, it is also about knowing what to reveal and what to keep private. In a world where oversharing has become the norm, there is something profoundly attractive about someone who keeps a part of themselves private. 5. A touch of mystery. In a world where oversharing has become the norm, there is something profoundly attractive about someone who keeps a part of themselves private. A touch of mystery is not about being distant or secretive. It is about knowing when to share and when to leave things unsaid, creating an air of intrigue that quietly draws people in. Mystery is powerful because it leaves room for curiosity. When you reveal everything about yourself all at once, there is nothing left to discover. But when you keep certain aspects of your life private, you invite others to want to learn more. This is not manipulation. It is the natural allure of the unknown. Epictetus advised, "Be silent, or let your words be worth more than silence." Being selectively open adds depth to your interactions. It makes people feel like they are peeling back layers, discovering new aspects of you over time. This makes conversations richer and relationships more meaningful. Being mysterious is not about playing games, it is about being intentional with what you share. You do not need to broadcast every detail of your life. You do not need to explain every decision. Let your actions speak for themselves. Live a layered life. Have interests, passions, and values that are not immediately obvious. Let people earn the right to know your deeper story. When you cultivate a touch of mystery, you remain intriguing someone they cannot quite figure out. And that is what makes you unforgettable. 6. Cultivate cultural wisdom. There is something undeniably attractive about a person who carries themselves with quiet confidence and a broad understanding of the world. Cultivating cultural wisdom means developing an open mind, embracing diverse perspectives, and enriching your conversations with insight that goes beyond the surface. It is not about showing off how much you know. It is about being someone who listens, learns, and offers thoughtful perspectives when the moment calls for it. Cultural wisdom is not limited to knowing facts about different countries or speaking multiple languages. It is about curiosity about people's experiences, traditions, and viewpoints. It shows that you are not confined to your own small world, but actively seek to understand the one beyond it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look beneath the surface. Let not outward appearances mislead you." When you cultivate cultural wisdom, you do just that. You look deeper not just at people, but at life itself. This broad awareness adds depth to your character, making you someone who can engage meaningfully in any conversation. People are drawn to those who make them feel seen, heard, and understood. To develop cultural wisdom, start by broadening your horizons. Read books that challenge your perspectives. Engage in conversations with people who have different experiences. Travel if you can. If traveling is not an option, explore new cultures through documentaries, history, and philosophy. True wisdom is not about proving you are right. It is about understanding the world more deeply. And when you embody this mindset, you radiate a quiet intelligence that naturally draws people in. 7. The heartbeat of compassion. In a fast-paced world where everyone is rushing, pausing to show genuine empathy and kindness sets you apart. Compassion is not loud. It is quiet yet profoundly impactful. It is the silent heartbeat that makes people feel safe, understood, and valued in your presence. Many try to win others over by being charming or impressive, but true attraction comes from being someone who listens, cares, and offers warmth without expectation. Compassion is not about grand gestures. It is found in the little things: a thoughtful word, a kind smile, or a patient ear when someone needs to be heard. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." Stoic compassion is not weakness. It is strength. It means understanding the struggles of others while maintaining inner stability. Compassionate people do not need to prove their worth. They make people feel valued just by being present. People do not always remember what you say, but they remember how you made them feel. And when you treat others with genuine kindness, they are naturally drawn to you. Being compassionate does not mean letting others take advantage of you. It means finding balance, being kind but not a pushover, being empathetic but not absorbing everyone's burdens. Start by listening without the need to respond immediately. Pay attention to what people are saying beyond their words. The world is full of noise, but those who offer quiet understanding stand out. Compassion is a rare quality, and because it is rare, it is powerful. 8. Laughter and joy. Few things are as universally attractive as someone who radiates genuine joy and knows how to laugh with ease. Laughter is a universal connector, breaking down barriers and making even the most serious situations feel lighter. When you cultivate the ability to find joy in life's moments, both big and small, you become someone others naturally want to be around. Life is full of challenges, and everyone faces struggles. But the ability to find humor, even in difficult situations, shows resilience. It is not about being the loudest person in the room or always trying to be funny. It is about carrying an inner sense of lightness that puts people at ease. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Choosing to respond to life's unpredictability with a sense of humor is an act of quiet strength. It shows that you are in control of your emotions, not the other way around. Laughter also creates deep, memorable connections. Think about your closest friendships. They were likely strengthened through shared laughter. Humor builds trust. It makes people feel comfortable around you because they know they do not have to be perfect to be accepted. Cultivating this habit does not mean forcing humor. It means not taking yourself too seriously and finding moments to smile, even on difficult days. When you embrace joy in an authentic way, you uplift those around you. And that quiet sense of happiness is magnetic. 9. The art of self-care. There is a quiet, undeniable magnetism in someone who truly takes care of themselves, not out of vanity, but out of respect for their own well-being. Self-care is more than a routine. It is a statement. It silently communicates that you value yourself, your body and your mind, and that you are willing to invest in maintaining both. People who prioritize self-care send a clear message to the world. I respect myself enough to prioritize my health and happiness. This quiet confidence naturally draws people in, not because you seek attention, but because people are inherently attracted to those who exude vitality and balance. When you take care of yourself, you bring the best version of yourself to your relationships. You have more energy to give, more patience to listen, and more clarity in your actions. Self-care is not just about you. It is about the value you bring to the world around you. Seneca wrote, "A sound mind in a sound body is a short but full description of a happy state in this world." Practicing self-care aligns perfectly with Stoic wisdom. When you care for both your mind and body, you cultivate a state of balance that makes you not only feel better but also become more attractive to those around you. Self-care does not mean endless indulgence. It means taking consistent actions that keep you grounded, energized, and at peace. This includes physical health through exercise, nutrition and rest, as well as mental well-being through mindfulness, reflection, and emotional boundaries. Real ability starts with yourself. When you make self-care a priority, you build a life that feels good from the inside out. People respect those who have the discipline to care for themselves. That quiet sense of balance is deeply attractive. It does not demand attention. It earns admiration. 10. Emotional intelligence and social awareness. There is something effortlessly magnetic about a person who truly understands the emotions of those around them. Emotional intelligence and social awareness are among the most powerful yet underrated traits that make someone silently attractive. It is not about manipulating situations or controlling outcomes. It is about knowing how to read the room, respond to people's emotions, and navigate social interactions with grace and empathy. At its core, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions while being attuned to the emotions of others. Imagine being in a tense situation where everyone is on edge. The emotionally intelligent person does not add fuel to the fire. Instead, they stay calm, observe, and respond thoughtfully. This quiet composure makes them someone others naturally respect and trust. Epictetus taught, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Social awareness means paying attention to others rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. People are drawn to those who make them feel heard and understood. Developing emotional intelligence starts with self-awareness. Ask yourself, how do I typically react in emotionally charged situations? The goal is not to suppress emotions, but to respond to them in a balanced way. When you master emotional intelligence, you become someone others gravitate toward. You bring a sense of stability to any environment, making people feel comfortable in your presence. That quiet steadiness speaks louder than any words ever could. 11. Consistency and reliability. Few qualities are as silently attractive as consistency and reliability. In a world where people often overpromise and underdeliver, being someone who follows through on commitments and shows up when it matters sets you apart in the most powerful way. It is not about being flashy or seeking recognition. It is about building trust through steady actions over time. People admire those who can be counted on. When you are consistent, you create stability in your relationships. Whether it is keeping your word, maintaining your habits, or being there for others when they need you, your reliability earns respect. You do not need to announce your dependability. It is proven through action. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Stoicism is about living by your values rather than just talking about them. The most respected individuals do not make excuses. They take responsibility. Reliability is not about perfection. It is about showing up even when it is inconvenient. It means being the kind of person who, when they say they will do something, actually does it. Emotional consistency is just as important. People are drawn to those who bring a calm, steady presence into a room. When you are reliable not just in your actions but also in your emotional responses, people trust you. Consistency does not demand attention. It earns admiration. When others know they can rely on you, they respect you not because you try to impress them, but because your actions speak for themselves. Conclusion: the power of silent strength. True attractiveness is not about being the loudest person in the room. It is not about demanding attention or seeking validation. It is about cultivating quiet strength, emotional intelligence, and a presence that commands respect without needing to ask for it. The world is full of people trying to be noticed, but the ones who truly stand out are those who do not chase attention, they attract it effortlessly. They do so by embracing independence, mastering silent elegance, and carrying themselves with quiet confidence. They are fully present in every moment, radiate a subtle sophistication, and carry an air of mystery that draws people in. Beyond that, they cultivate wisdom, practice compassion, and know the power of laughter and joy. They take care of themselves, not to impress others, but because they respect themselves. They are emotionally intelligent, socially aware, and above all, consistent. These habits create an aura of strength that cannot be ignored. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In other words, the most powerful response to a world full of noise and superficiality is to rise above it, to be someone of depth, wisdom, and silent influence. Which of these habits do you already practice? Which one will you start working on today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, silent attraction is not about seeking approval. It is about becoming someone so strong, so centered, that admiration and respect come naturally. Live with purpose. Act with dignity, and watch as the world takes notice without you even trying.